came back to my car and I saw the council guy in his van. And he pulled down his window and he was like, "You need to go, you can't park here." I was like, "Gee, what a legend." Like, he didn't say nothing.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been staring just into the void for like 10 minutes.
I told you, bro. He doesn't listen to the
Doing
conversation.
the job.
The more you do need to start sacrificing, whether it be a guy becoming a dad or a young adult becoming a leader in a ministry, sacrifice ensues. You know, the more responsibility, what I've been finding, the more sacrifice.
Recording my bed. I'm trying to figure out a couple things to talk about. Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
We'll be fine. We'll pick it up as we go, bro. We always do.
Yeah, we do, but then
And people still watch, bro.
they don't.
No, they do.
No, they do.
She watches the numbers champion.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? They do.
Yeah.
She just said they don't.
Yeah, but she's a jokester.
Yeah,
I'm looking for a pay rise. They definitely watch.
They definitely. Yeah, fair play. Joe, we're all good.
All good.
Yeah, I like your mic. I like where his mic's at, and his new camera shot.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's very professional, the shot, hey.
Yeah, we couldn't get that stuff off the screen, but it is what it is.
Yeah, your camera's garbage.
We bought it, so.
I know. It's our fault. It's our fault. That doesn't matter. Hey, we are here. Are we not?
We are here.
Let's OG.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, and so are you. Welcome to another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I am Ray. Sitting right next to me, as per usual, is Stat.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, cousin?
Cuz, what isn't happening, bro? What's not happening? How are you?
I'm living the dream, bro.
You are not.
I'm
You're not living
not.
the dream.
No.
You know, actually, I got to say, I'm not living the dream.
Why is that?
Because I now got to catch public transport to work.
That's right.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. Don't
You've been
recommend
hating
it.
that.
Oh, I don't recommend it.
I'm actually very happy about your escapades on the train system.
Oh. So we'll get into it.
It's good. We're going to get into
All right,
it.
stats events. We'll get
But
into it.
today, ladies and gentlemen, she is normally behind the camera. She's normally doing all of our, what do you call it, marketing and social media, making sure that all of you guys know when every episode is out. It's Annalise.
There we go. Thanks, Joe. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Has been. About time you jumped on Have a Chat.
But yeah, I'm back, part of the crew now.
Yeah.
She's part of the crew, yeah.
I am.
We updated the full WhatsApp chat.
We
Yes.
now have a WhatsApp chat.
It's our whole
Yes.
team, the
Yes.
Have a Chat crew.
Finally,
It's good.
after much discussion.
And a lot of deliberation.
Yeah.
Was there?
I don't know.
I don't think there was. I think I
No.
just said, let's make a
That was
chat.
okay.
I don't know if
Let's
there was
update the chat.
discussion. I just see that there's a chat update. Okay, yeah, all right. That works.
Yeah,
And I still got the dates wrong.
you did. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Got to be on the ball, mate.
My apologies, guys.
Gotta be on the ball.
I'm just doing the work of my pay reflex.
Hey, it's absolutely fine, and we're happy you've joined us, and we're happy all of you joined us, ladies and gents. We're very excited that you're constantly here, that you're constantly listening to us, and that you're constantly commenting and like sending us DMs. I'm getting a lot of DMs these days.
Are you?
Mainly from Stat, but
Mainly from Stat saying I like this episode and all that. But hey, we appreciate you, and yeah, we're here for another one, bro.
We are. Listen, didn't tell you we we're going to do this, but quick little shout out to one of our own who got married last week, who's been on our podcast a few times, Mickey H.
Big Nicky.
Shout out, us.
Well done.
Mabruk. Mate,
Very happy
great
for you.
night. Great couple.
Yeah.
Great time. Mate, good night.
He's just a shub.
Yeah, champion. Carolina looked great at the wedding as well. Fun night. Yeah. I had to pay homage because, you know, he came in clutch when you were overseas and I needed someone to jump in. So I thought I'll pay homage to the big fella. And he is now living it up, let me tell you.
Yeah, he's in Italy or something.
Yeah,
good
he's
on
in
him.
Italy now. So
Yeah.
had to pay homage to the homie, you know what I mean?
Respect.
Had to get it done.
Respect.
But yeah, great night.
Yeah, nice. How are you, Anna?
I'm good.
What's
Very
happening?
good. Nothing crazy, unfortunately.
Why not?
Don't know.
Life's just slow.
Life's slow. Life's a bit boring.
Really?
Yeah. It's sad.
Sucks.
You know, I've noticed that recently. Everyone's saying that life is slow and life's boring. They can't really just pick up with the energy. You know what I mean?
Never heard that.
Bro, she just said it right now. Life's slow. She doesn't have the energy. And you know what people need to have that energy start?
You know what? You know what I need to have that energy when I don't want to catch a train in the morning?
You tell me. You tell me.
Magic
brother.
mind.
It is magic mind. Ladies and gents, let me tell you. I I go to the gym regularly, and I don't have the energy to go to the gym a lot of the time. And so, as a pre-workout recently, I've been using Magic Mind,
Good idea.
and I got to tell you, it's been working wonders. And you've been working
it?
with, yeah, you know, like I have energy when I'm there. You know, I'm lifting like 10 kilos, but hey,
It's all right as long as you're lifting.
I'm lifting.
Yeah,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? And Magic Mind's been helping me with that, ladies and gents. They want to help you too. So they're going to give you up to 20% off on your order if you order Magic Mind. If you go to the link that's in the description, or you type in this code right here, Rayandstat 20 RAYANDSTAT 20, and Magic Mind will give you a discount on that so that you can have the energy you need when you're taking the morning train stat.
Oh, mate. Let me tell you. Sometimes I need more than Magic Mind, but Magic Mind does the job.
Hey, they've been helping you on that morning commute, but
Mate, they have.
waking you up in
They
the morning,
have. Yeah.
getting you going.
It just gives me that extra 1% in the morning. You know
That's
what I mean?
good.
It
That's
does that 1%. It's still not like enough what I need, like to get me like to this level.
Yeah.
But in the morning, it does the job.
Great productivity shot. They're good.
Yes, the mental clarity shot.
The mental clarity, it's just beautiful.
Gives me a lot of mental clarity when I'm on the train, let me tell you.
Yeah. So Stat's been taking the train recently because he just changed jobs, my brook.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very happy
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thanks, guys.
And this job's now in the city.
Yeah, it's in the city. So worked from home for 4.5 years, 4 years, 3 months, and it was fun. I loved it. And then had to leave. Felt like God was telling me to move on. A couple of things happened at work, and recruiter just reached out, and it happened. And they're like, "Oh, it's 4 days in the city," and I was like, "Oh, great." Spewing, but it's
4
okay.
days.
Hey,
4 days.
Oh, after probation.
Ah, okay, nice.
So for the first 6 months, I got to go in every day. So it's been a bit of adjustment catching the train and getting there and getting home. Which is weird because I used to love the fact that I, finish at 5 and I'm home at 5. Like I'm off
Yeah.
the bat already at home. You know what I mean?
It's the getting home thing that's weird.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. The first day I jumped on the train, I'm like, cuz there's no way there's this many people that are alive. It's ridiculous. And also that catch the train. It's a joke. Mate, it's been chaotic. It's only been a week. Technically, it's been 6 days as we're recording. But there are some interesting cats, mate. Let me tell you. I'm one of these interesting cats. I'm not gonna put it there. But look, job's good, thank God. But yeah, I honestly thought, all seriousness, I thought public transport improved because prior to this, I haven't caught a train in about 11 years.
Have you taken much public transport?
No, not since high school, maybe, or just after high school.
Yeah.
Once I started driving, and no
Kiss that
turning
life
back.
goodbye.
No turning back.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no chance in the world. But there are times on the train where I think to myself, you know what? I'm gonna pay tomorrow. Like I want to go in the next day. I'm gonna pay $70 in parking, in tolls. Because, bro. All right. Let me tell you a story. First day. So 9 a.m. start, and I was like, you know what? Don't want to get there like right at 9 on the dot. I said, you know what? I'll get the 7:45 train. I'll get the 8:25, 8:30, 8:27. I think it was. Like, beautiful. I'll go grab a coffee. I'll kick it for a bit and go up 8:45, 8:50. First impressions. So as it stands, like I don't know the exact order because I haven't paid attention, but it goes like I think it's Redfern, Central, Town Hall. I get off at Town Hall. So Redfern, so good, so far so good. Central, and I'm like, oh, beautiful. Town Hall's next. It's about 8:20 at this point. Oh, beautiful. Now I experienced this back in school. Like I said, 11 years ago, I haven't caught a train, and I experienced the fact that it would stop every now and again in between platforms, and then it'll slowly make its way. 5 minutes. And like I said, Central Town Hall. So I'm approaching my last stop. 5 minutes. Hear nothing come through. 10 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm sweating. I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, all right. Then they're like, oh, sorry, guys. Just want to make an announcement. There's train traffic.
I don't understand that.
And I said,
I don't understand train traffic.
what the hell is train traffic? And they're like, okay, we'll be going shortly. Yeah, no worries, whatever. Anyway, not joking. Half an hour. I haven't moved. I'm like, my stop is 2 minutes away, not even, and we're stuck in between. And you can't get off anywhere because obviously you just tracks and you'll die.
No, there's traffic.
And there's also traffic, yes.
Could have tucked and rolled, and you would have been out the door.
But the
Sure.
train's not moving, right?
Yeah.
Train's not moving.
You stopped.
So, bro, just open the door, jump out.
Perfect, like I had the power. Anyway, and I'm like, oh, far out, spewing. When I was meant to get there at 9, I ended up getting there at 9:20 on my first day. I walk straight in, see my manager. I go, so do I just see myself out or what do I do here? Because no, it gets a train, it happens, whatever. I said, all right. But look, it's not fun. And then on Thursday, of course, my luck. Thought, again, I'll catch a bit earlier, get there earlier because I've got to make up for the Monday. This was the Thursday. Anyway, get to Strathfield Station. Maybe it's like 4 or 5 stops in from Guildford. And we stopped again. Oh, no, sorry, before Strathfield Station. And I'm thinking, what the heck's going on? Like, it can't be traffic. Like, it's not. Strathfield isn't like central. Like, it's 5 minutes, 8 minutes in. Because I counted. Because I need to figure this out. 8 minutes in, they go, guys, we haven't heard why where we're stopped. But once we hear something, we'll let you know. Like 8 minutes. Gets to 15 minutes. And they go, there's an old type of train that's broken down at Strathfield Station that they're trying to get repaired to go on the go. I go, cuz they're going to sack me. That's what I'm thinking about. Like these, well, first impression, out the window, they're going to sack me for sure. So I messaged my manager, I go, listen, bro, this is what's going on. I'm sorry. Okay, if you're going to sack me, mate, all good. I'll just take the train home. Oh, dead serious. Oh, straight out. Okay, if you want to get rid of me, mate, no drama.
You offered to get sacked.
Yeah, I go, listen, bro, like, it's twice in a week.
Fair play.
And I was like, look, you know, I can't, because I was like previously in my other role, I had a bit of management experience and all that, and first impressions were like everything with the newbies. I'm like, I'm the biggest hypocrite in the world. Goes, bro, relax, it's all good. It happens with the trains, don't stress, whatever. So that was all right. But look, aside from public transport and that, the job's good, thank God.
Nice.
But I dead set thought there'd be improvements over the last 11 years, but it felt like I was in school again.
And the people are worse.
Yes.
On the trains.
So much worse. Why do they want to take their phone calls super loud and put it on speaker? I
At
don't
6
care.
o'clock in the morning.
7:30, even at 5:30, and everyone's standing, and the trains are crammed, and people getting their prams and their bike. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst. First world problems.
This makes me very happy.
I know.
Because your life has been so simple and so easy for so long.
It's been so good.
You deserve it.
I know, bro. But you know what? Comes part and parcel. You know what I mean? We got to get it done. But like I said, it's only first world problems, right?
That's fair play.
Only first world problems. So,
but then on Friday, this made me very happy. I called him up because we were just talking about, I don't even remember what. But I call him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called you.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What are you freaking out for?
No, I'm trying to think about where you're going with this.
Anyway, so I call him up and we're just having a chat, you know.
As you do.
As we do.
As the name of the podcast.
As
Nice.
the name of the
Well
podcast.
done.
Yep, nice.
This
Marketing. Anyway, so we're having a chat and hold on. Joe, are you okay?
The PC's just HDMI stuffed.
Okay. Unplug the HDMI from that screen and plug it back in.
Joe, you sweating?
Just a tad.
Yeah, I thought so.
Alright, now just plug it back in. I mean, this is the chance for him to put the camera on himself so that people can see, but the guy's he's not the smartest bloke there is. There we go, look at that. There you are. Okay.
Yay, Joseph.
What a man.
Just drag and drop. There you are.
Except on Friday afternoon, which you're about to explain, but that's what's about.
Okay, so Friday I call this guy and we're talking. And halfway through the phone call, all I hear is, "Oh, hey, Stat." And it's this guy.
Josephine.
Yes.
Now, for those that don't know, Joey and I have kind of
Worked together for years.
yeah, we worked together for years, but also he started off, one of his first gigs was at Macca's, like mine.
Yep.
So
Cute.
yeah, pretty nice. And then I'm in the city. We both started a different job, like a new job on the same day. But obviously,
You both quit around the same time too.
yeah, quit around the same
Quit,
time.
Got a new job same time.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Like soulmates.
And that's when I thought it was over.
Wow.
What?
Poor Joseph was my soulmate.
Okay.
Joe, thoughts?
I'll take it. Anna, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
This guy.
You got shafted. And then because I'm on the phone to Ray talking about something, and then all he hears, "Oh, Stato." I look up, I see Joseph walking towards. I go, no. I go, and I said hello, whatever, and I go, mate, I'm on the phone to your brother. And I'm like, I don't understand. Worked at Macca's, whatever. We did IG together for 4 years. I thought, get this job, I won't have to see him more. And then
In the city full of millions of people, you two
in
cross
front of
paths.
the millions, and I see Joseph, and I said, no.
What's your side to this?
Okay, so I'm walking to lunch with the boys, and back of my mind, I'm like, imagine I run into Stat. It'll be very funny. Going to Frango's. By the way, Frango's line out the door. No
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
80
Anyway.
steps from my work, FYI.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Anyway, I see just Stat sitting down
Bring
on
your
a
mic
random chair, and a random wall. Like, there was no table, no restaurant, no cafe, nothing. I was very confused.
You're just sitting against the wall.
On a chair.
Yep.
But, and I saw him, happiest day of my life. I'm like, I couldn't wait for this to happen. It happened a lot sooner. And hey, got to see my mate with Stat. Be great.
Hey, ex-colleague. Hey, best friend. Nah, but listen, there was a table. Let me clarify that. 'Cause that's
I
where
don't remember a table.
No, listen, there was a table because that's where I had my V.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. So I left it on the table so that I could try and work out what we were discussing about elevator stuff. But yeah, we ran into Joseph in the city. And then I saw him walking back. And as he's walking back, he didn't turn around. I'm just shaking my head again. This is ridiculous. There's no way. But anyway, that's what besties do, right?
Apparently.
That's what besties do. So, it's good seeing you, mate.
Love you.
Hey, what's it called? Are you still in the area?
Yeah, that's my main hub. I work out of the Sheraton.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are we doing lunch, dog?
Bro,
See?
I
I
go to
forgot.
Town Hall
Such a dog
Station
game.
as well. We get the same train. I've never had an issue like you did.
I'm getting off a minion. I'm now going to drive. I'm now going to spend $40 a day on tolls and $25 on parking.
Wait, so shouldn't you guys be taking the same train then?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had any issue. I've been straight shot. I know what's
What's
happened
your
with that.
station?
What's my station? Like,
No.
my line?
Are you changing trains?
Yeah, you wouldn't. What?
So you're online.
No, yeah,
What's your
it goes
line?
past. You go to Guildford.
From
Yeah,
Guildford, yeah.
It goes past Guildford.
What time's your train?
Depends how I'm feeling, but usually 7:30.
What time's your train?
Depends the time I start. Like today was 8:30.
Okay.
So I would have been off by then.
Yeah.
Unless it got held up due to train traffic.
So-
But tomorrow could be.
How about you message me later? We can work out a time.
Done.
We can sit on the train together.
Why do I feel like Joseph's the guest on this episode?
I
and
know.
not
I
Annalise?
feel
She hasn't said a word the entire episode.
I apologise, Anna. My bad. I've just made it about us. My apologies.
so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so a topic that Anna can actually get into.
Yes, please.
The Canterbury Bankstown.
I knew
Bulldogs.
it.
Yeah, please, this is the floor or yours. Go for it.
Footy.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. Well done. Nah. Question.
Go for it.
So, what got you interested in doing our marketing? Because I'm very intrigued to know. How did this all start? Because I've forgotten.
The night I came.
I'm not joking. I've definitely forgotten how it all started.
Okay. The night I was here and I did my Talk to Me episode. Yeah, after I think I can't remember if we were eating dinner or we were just talking. You mentioned Ray just asked me if I wanted to do it because you were asking a couple questions I think about the last person who was doing it, and then just asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said sure because it's good experience for me. I enjoy social media, so not much more to it.
Yeah, nice.
But you were definitely there, so
Yeah. I think as you said that was dinner then, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember.
Oh, in fact,
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
Of course. You can't tell.
We needed a marketing manager.
Yeah.
Our marketing manager, Michael Prosciutto.
I didn't know if we were naming names.
He's a model now. He's too big for us.
That's fair.
he is a model.
Brother, I went onto the Chester Hill shopping centre website today to
Yep.
see if they had a key cutter.
Yep.
His face is plastered over the entire
No, it's
thing.
not.
I refuse to go to that shopping centre now.
Because
Yeah,
every
it's
time I go, I check the walls to see if
Yeah,
they've
it's done.
updated the photos. They're not there.
No,
So
it's-
he's either lying
He's
or...
plastered all over the website.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, no, I
You
don't.
love
wanna
to
do
see it, eh?
it. Good on him.
Good on him,
He's
bro.
doing so well. But like, let me go to Chester Hill in peace. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't want to see his head.
Yeah. Anyway, so
No,
we needed a new marketing manager because he got too big for his bridges, and Annalise.
Yeah.
I'm not too big for my bridges, so
No, you've got a past and a background in marketing.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
So I didn't actually want her to do it because it's free work.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Like as in,
As
I
in,
don't
like
know what
we're
that
not
means.
paying you.
Oh,
that's what.
Yeah, we're not paying you.
oh,
Even though you brought up your like queries that you need to bring up to our HR department about pay and that.
Yeah.
That you brought up earlier in the show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
We're working on it.
oh, okay.
we're trying to get paid.
That's fully recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm on record and saying that when we start getting paid properly, he gets paid first,
Amen.
Yep.
and then you get paid after that,
I'll take the leftovers.
and then we start getting.
Oh, hey, leftovers, cousin. What about us? Wait, we're just saying that.
we
No.
got no money.
I understand.
Yeah, like,
but we're saying
what
like, no, we're
leftovers?
going to hook you up. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I
And
know,
you're like,
right?
oh, I'll get the leftovers.
No,
We're not
I
getting
was.
the leftovers.
I meant it like Joseph first, and then whatever's left.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't-
We get the scraps, guys.
Yeah, we get scraps.
Sure,
That's how it works.
fitting.
But yeah, it's definitely been discussed.
Yeah, 100%.
Fantastic.
It's getting there.
We're getting there.
Sorry, HR, we didn't discuss this off copyright, but that's all right. Hey,
Yeah.
we discussed it on, so it's all right. Yeah. It's all happening.
If you say so.
You say so. But then you made that cool, I think when we had our logo, I remember you made our, you made it, what's it called? Like
Fan art.
Yeah, the fan art.
Yeah, fan art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
She was
fan
so
art.
angry.
That's, I
when
think
I
that's
was
what got
so
her on.
angry
I posted that, she was so angry.
Why are you angry?
because it was not fan art.
Come on,
It
Annalise,
was
don't
fan
lie. The people that he made, don't lie to him.
Yeah.
No,
People
actually,
happy.
just really didn't like your logo that much.
Fair? Okay.
Wow.
Ouch.
That's okay. Hey. It's all right, bro. This is good.
I didn't make the logo.
Hey?
I didn't make the logo.
I know. Yeah, I know. Sorry, cousin. But it's all right.
Oh no, take it back.
That's all right. We're throwing names. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I like our, I like
It's
our
all-
logo.
Hey, no one's safe.
Yeah, I like our logo. I think it's good.
No one's safe. Yeah, the logo's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Annalise just gave us a piece of fan art and we ran with it. So it's all right.
Biggest fan over here.
I think that's why.
Ask me if I've seen one episode.
To be fair, you've seen them all.
Have I?
Well, you can do our clips. You see the clips?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, honestly, all seriousness, if I actually noted that you watched all the episodes, I'd be super surprised.
I don't like that this is the topic of conversation we got going on.
Why?
I do
No,
watch most
because
of them.
we are trying to get more people to watch this, and our own team doesn't watch our
No,
show.
no, no, no.
How
I
are we getting more
watch.
people to watch it?
Because, listen, but you're forgetting that we are, while we're discussing it, while we're still growing in that, bro, you got to think of the positives.
What positive?
We hit 1,300 subscribers, you
We
dope.
we did. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Mabruk, thank you.
But it comes
I
off the
just
back
said-
of Joe recording, Anna's marketing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Magic
it's-
Mind.
Magic Mind, they had a big play
See?
in that. They had a massive.
Yeah,
you guys don't
massive
know.
play, yeah.
They had a massive play in that.
Yeah, hey, we're not perfect, bro. But people watch us, they're still subscribing.
They're good. They're good humans.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good core group in India that we need to that we need to bring back and say, hey, newbies, jump on.
Hey, when cricket season starts,
Yeah,
they're
bro.
gonna be very happy.
What a segue.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's
there's
nothing to talk about cricket yet right
Oh,
now.
look, we are up to
We're doing well.
in the
We're
ODI
doing-
series.
Yeah, but like once it comes to summer and we're talking cricket,
Yeah, yeah,
they're gonna
don't
be
worry.
very happy with
Don't
us.
worry. We got to give Anna her time to shine.
Yeah.
About footy. So
All right, here's a question for you, Anna. It's actually a question that was posed to me this week, just in life in general, like working and studying for like lessons and things like that for
Oh, yeah.
church. Okay, Christian life. We talk about it a lot because it's us. That's our lives. We're Christians. We try to do our best to live lives for the Lord. And the word that's been coming to mind a lot recently for me has been sacrifice. It's a big life of sacrifice. And it's hard to sort of know what lines to draw, where to draw the lines, whether or not the sacrifices you're making are being is you being fake or contradictory, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I just want to open the floor to that. Sacrifice. How do you know you're making the right calls and sacrifices in your Christian life?
It's very hard. It's very contextual. Because can you give me an example of a sacrifice that might make you look superficial? I don't really get.
So like, all right. So like when Paul says, though it's lawful for me, it's not expedient. So what he's saying there is, though it might not be a sin for me to do something, I choose not to not be a stumbling block to others.
Sure.
This came to me from what do you call it? I talked about alcohol in Epic last week, and that was a big deal, and that's sort of where we came to the conclusion of, though it might be, lawful, it's not expedient. I've got to make sacrifices that help my testimony for Christ. So that's what sort of where I'm getting at. How do you allow yourself, or how do you make the choices you make to make sacrifices in life?
I think it's a mindset switch on what a sacrifice is, because really, when you think of the word sacrifice, it's you're losing out. Like you're giving up something you think is good. It doesn't really tell you what you're giving it up for, but I guess as Christians, the word sacrifice for us is different because the things we're sacrificing aren't actually good for us anyway. Like in general terms, like alcohol, for example, it shouldn't really be that big of a sacrifice because we know the effects, we know the context of when and why you might have it. It's not really a sacrifice at the end of the day.
So
I look at it from a ministry perspective, and I think of how beneficial you want to be for God, and I think it determines the kind of ministries. Like, for example, if it's a ministry in leadership, or it's a ministry in teaching and in preaching, or like anything along those lines. And sometimes it can be things that, like I was saying, like they're not. Some like it might not be super massive sacrifices, but just enough that it might just bother you a little bit. But you know it's for a greater cause. You know you're doing it for the Lord. You know you're doing it to see others flourish for Christ. Because at the end of the day, those people that we're influencing, older, younger, doesn't matter. They look at you.
yeah,
And I think it's just about it's a, like you said, it's a mindset switch. So it's putting it in the mindset of how can this sacrifice honor God, and how can it be an encouragement and a blessing, but not a stumbling block to others that you're trying to influence.
because I was thinking about it yesterday actually as we were talking, because you and I had a discussion about the podcast recently about the direction we want to take it and how we want to start making changes to it. You know, though what we've been doing we're not ashamed of, and we're not, you know, we're not angry about. We want to take it in the direction that now that we've got so many more followers, we've got so many more people watching our stuff internationally, so many different age groups as well. Like our demographic shifted. It's now in the teen category a lot more than it is the 20s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the fact that, you know, great power comes great responsibility. I think the more we've been discussing it, the more we've been saying, okay, we need to start making some sacrifices and be very clear on the choices we're making when it comes to content and when it comes to conversations we have. And I think the Christian life is that in general, knowing that it's not a sacrifice, like you were saying, not just because of the effects of the certain thing that we're sacrificing, but also because it's not a sacrifice because of Jesus Christ and what he sacrificed for us.
Yeah, this is my point. What are you really sacrificing? And if it is bothering you, what you're sacrificing, why? Why does it bother you, what you're sacrificing? You need to take it a step further and really analyze, why am I so bothered by sacrificing this thing?
Yeah. And I think it's important to know, like you were saying, the higher your role becomes, the more leadership you end up undertaking in a ministry or just in life in general, the more you do need to start sacrificing. Whether it be a guy becoming a dad or a young adult becoming a leader in a ministry, sacrifice ensues. You know, the more responsibility, what I've been finding, the more sacrifice. And you need to get to a point where you're comfortable with that. I think that there needs to be a comfort in sacrifice. There needs to be a comfort in allowing yourself to start saying no to yourself for the benefit of the Lord and others, not just yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And I think as well, you just have to, like Adam was saying, like you got to take it further. You got to really analyze, okay, is it, depending what it is it really a sacrifice? Is it something that I can give up? Or is it just because my flesh doesn't want to give it up? And I think, and it can be, like I said, it can be anything really. But it depends how, I wouldn't say how serious, but how much of an impact you want to make in the ministry for the glory of God.
Yeah. And it can't all be done at once. I think that's an important thing to note. Like, we've had this conversation in that, you know, the Lord is starting to progress ministry for myself, and I'm trying to start making sacrifices and start saying no to certain things, cutting some things out of my life. And the one thing you said to me is, bro, you're going too fast, too quick.
Yeah, it has to be a gradual process.
Yeah.
And if you go too fast, too quick, you burn out, and then next thing you know, you're doing these things that might not, again, not necessarily be too bad, for example, but you're doing it tenfold to what you're doing before because you've tried to like...
Yeah, and then as the Lebanese saying is, ras belannek.
Yeah,
you're just
like you're doing it for the sake of doing it.
For the sake of doing it.
And so that's why there has to be like a... And I feel like with the sacrifices, depending on what they are, like I said, it's got to be a daily refresher in your mind of God. Like, well, it might not be the worst thing, but you know what? If it's to honor you, help me see it that way. And it's the way you frame it. And I think, like you said, I've touched on what you were saying before, but it's the switch. But if you frame it in the right sense, where you're doing it for God, and you need to, and it all comes with reading, it all comes with praying. You keep like seeing what God says about those things that you are looking to sacrifice. Over time, something that was a burden to you, now you can start to have a bit of peace about it
I think it's as simple as people are watching you.
as well. Yeah.
And as some people might think that's not a good thing, but you want them to be watching you because you are an ambassador for Christ. I want people to know that I'm different. I want them to be watching me, and I want that to point directly to Christ. So I will sacrifice to mimic the incredible sacrifice my Lord did, and I hope that it points directly to him. So I want people to watch me, so I should be wanting to sacrifice to mimic, the ultimate sacrifice that he made for me.
Yeah, I don't think you get to that point unless you do have that desire. Right. Like, I don't think you get to the point where you start saying, I'm going to start sacrificing things that I love, unless you've gotten to the point where you're like, no, I'm doing this because I want to do it for
But
Christ.
it's also learning, why do I love these things? And let's shift why I love these things so much, because that's a flesh battle as well. Why do I love them so much? Why am I drawn to behaving this way or doing these things, looking at these things, whatever? Why do I love it so much? Do I love Christ more?
It's a fair point.
Yeah, no, I agree. And like I said,
Sorry. What she just said there. Do you love Christ more? That's massive. That's big. And that's sort of what I was getting at. Was I actually had that thought process today, is what I want to do going to bring me closer to Christ? Or is it going to take me further away from him? And do I love him more than what I want to do?
And do you find him worth the sacrifice?
Yeah.
And I think that's what I believe is the question that comes out at the end of the day.
That's the daily renewal you were talking about.
Yeah, and it has to be like it can't be a weekly renewal. It can't be a monthly renewal, because depending on what it is that is, but like it's kind of taking over your thought process. It has to be a daily surrenderance to God. Say, God, I know you're worthy. I know, but I am struggling. And the thing about God, and it's something I've been thinking about for months, and I just love it. It's God saying, "Come as you are to me." It's don't make these decisions and then say, all right, God, I'm good now, and now I can move further in ministry, and I need you to help me. It's no, God wants you to come as you are with these burdens that you're having, with the heart of wanting to sacrifice, and then he will be like, let me work. And I think that's the most beautiful part about it, is letting God work in you on that. Once you've come as you are with those burdens, with those things that are bothering you, to him, you pour it at his feet, and that's he's like, all right, let's do it together. I think that's the most beautiful thing.
Well, you wouldn't need God if you didn't have those burdens and those things in your life that you might need to sacrifice. If you were completely fine or perfect, you wouldn't even need God to sacrifice them too.
Yeah, 100%. So I think practically, like, the way to do it is what we said before. Take your time with it.
Yep.
It's got to be a gradual thing. You can't just sit and say, okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this and expect to be able to do so in 1 or 2 days. It's got to be something that you work on bit by bit.
I guess that's kind of like people might think it's for show, or it might get fake.
Yeah.
When you go 0 to 100 so
Yeah.
quick, it is kind of fake, because it's not based in any real spiritual growth or development.
Yeah, it's not
You
based
just
on your
went-
relationship with him.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just, what do I need to do to get to this point ASAP?
Yeah.
And then it's gonna crumble way quicker than you got there.
That's a good point. That's true. And I think as well, on what you're saying, especially if you, depending on what it is and how outspoken you are of those sacrifices you're making, and you go 0 to 100, and then you've made it kind of like a big deal to an extent to like some certain people, and then within 2 months you're back to doing what you're doing before. People might say something to you, they might not, but the thought process is, hang on,
Yeah.
like 2 months ago, this was
Yeah.
the call he made, and
Yeah.
so it needs to be a gradual process. It needs to be.
And and on that, you need to be saying why you're doing it. Like, if someone does approach you about it and say, hey, you were just doing that 2 months ago, why aren't you doing it anymore? Have an honest answer about it. Listen, it's not that I think it's a sin or anything like that. It's a sacrifice I want to make. The Lord's touched my heart on that.
Yeah, and through that time you're going to struggle,
Yeah, 100%.
and that's normal.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and that's normal. People think like when you sacrifice something that it'll be done and it's gone and it's fine, but the real struggle is that it's a daily surrenderance. It's a daily sacrifice, and at the end of the day, like you said, is God worth more? Is Christ worth more? and if it's worth more that I can drop this, as silly as it might be, or as influential or big as it might be, is Christ worth that sacrifice?
Yeah.
So
It's the gradual approach, but it's also, I think what's been helping me a lot is having friends that understand it and family that get it. You know, I had very honest conversations as I started this process of wanting to start making sacrifices. I had some very honest conversations saying, look, I want to do more for Christ. So I know I need to start making sacrifices that are going to be difficult for me. And the people that I spoke to about it and the friends I spoke to about it, well, there was you guys got it. You understood it. You saw the
Meaning.
the positives behind it and how this would help. And you have helped me go through it. And to the point like where Stat has even helped me during a sacrifice. Like he saw me struggling with it, came up to me, checked in on me, was like, bro, how you doing with this? You know, and when we get into discussions about what are we going to talk on the podcast, on what topics are we going to talk about, and I say, oh, we should talk about this, that goes, bro, like we just discussed, we're not going to be talking about that sort of thing anymore. And it's sort of a accountability, but also not a guy that's smacking you over the head.
Encouragement.
Helping you get through that.
especially because of the struggle it is that you're sacrificing. And it's not something light, you know. And the things that, like you said, that you want to talk about on the podcast, mate, I want to talk about it 10 times and take it.
And they're not bad. Like, guys, we're not talking about
Nothing
anything.
Nothing terrible, but,
You know, just better.
yeah. And sometimes, like, I like to should get a little bit, you know what I mean? I like to, like, poke the bear a little bit sometimes. I do. But when we kind of discuss what we want to take the direction, but that's part of that is helping in that
100%.
regard. So
100%.
at the end of the day, you know, the most influential people that are around you are those that are spiritual leaders in your life, and that are like good mates and they're influential, and those, and I believe it should be with very few when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I can't, like you can't have a group of 10 or 15.
You need to have a core group.
You need to have a core group.
You need to have a core group.
I'd say a friend, a spiritual leader in your life, a pastor, and then that way, because like we spoke about earlier, if you make a big deal and I want to make all these changes, and you know, it's a bit of a cry out to like, oh, look, woe is me kind of thing. Yeah, and people will remember that of how much you made that outcry and how, you know, big it was. And but like I said, bro, I believe it's a step by step, and it's a daily surrender to God, and like Anna touched on, is Christ worth more? But Joski, what's your opinion?
I think what you guys are saying, yeah.
You put him on the spot,
On the
there, brother.
spot.
You put him on the
Thanks,
spot,
Pat.
there, brother.
On the spot, we've been talking about it for 45 minutes.
Let me tell you right now, when he's got those headphones on, I promise you, he's not listening to the show.
Do you know what? 'Cause I felt bad. I
promise you
wanted to
he's
bring him
thinking-
in.
Nah,
doing
he's
his
thinking of
job.
something. He's
I
thinking
know,
about
my
something
bad.
else.
I'm not gonna lie.
what are you
I had good
listening to?
intentions, and clearly you felt.
I'm not
it.
gonna
My
lie.
apologies.
I've been staring just into the void for like 10 minutes.
Hey, I told you, bro. He doesn't listen to the
Just doing
conversation.
the job.
All right, I can't catch train with you tomorrow. Something's come up.
No, but just to wrap that all up, I think it's important that if you are starting to make more sacrifice for the Lord, that you do it gradually. You take your time with it. Prayer and fasting helps so much, and get a core group that can help you go through it, because that's what's helping. Thanks for this counselling session, guys. It felt good.
Look, you know, it's all right. I have more to say, and I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
We're taking it a different direction.
Okay.
See? Hey, it's a learning curve. No. But that's what we're here for. And I think, and like you're saying before, I know we wrapped it up, but you've got to be honest. People want to make sacrifices, but then they want to kind of hide a couple of things and not really kind of tell all in that core group. So honesty goes a long way. And at the end of the day, before even being honest with us, you got to be honest before the King, before Christ. So
That's good.
that's how I see it anyway. Very nice. Very good.
Very good. Very good.
How are we, man?
I feel very weird because Anna's just sitting there and she hasn't said much in this potty.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't stopped talking in that last.
Really? Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So sorry.
I feel like we should have.
Can we start again, Joe?
We should have chosen topics. The more we go
it's
through this, the more I'm realizing we should have chosen topics.
No, it's all right. What did you want to talk about? I want to put you on the spot. What's something that you want to talk about that you've seen maybe on the news, or something that's you've seen that's
No,
just
no.
kind of like done your head in, or you want to rant? You want to go on a rant about something that's doing your head in? Someone, because we're dropping names apparently. Someone that's
No,
doing your head
I
in.
can't do that. How
I'm
much
kidding,
time
I'm
you got?
kidding. A lot of time.
20
Don't worry about
minutes.
that.
You
20
got 20
minutes?
minutes.
It's not enough.
All right.
It's definitely not enough.
20 minutes was actually, that's actually a decent time, but not enough. All right.
not
Joe,
enough.
start again. Hey,
Start
Ken,
talk again.
Ken, start
Yeah.
again. Nah, it's all right. But have you seen something
cutting all
that's...
this out.
Huh?
I'm cutting all this out.
Why?
There's nothing here. It's
Guys,
us
alright.
sitting around talking about how there's nothing to talk about.
Oh, this is so sad.
This is Seinfeld.
Yeah, it really is.
You watch Seinfeld?
Not really.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm cutting all of this.
Bro, who cares?
Bro, I need... Bro.
What do you have? Give us a top.
She's got nothing.
This is not my problem.
You're the guest that came with nothing.
You're the host that came with nothing.
See, that's why I like Michael Hanna. Every time he comes, he comes with like 13 different things. Oh, we needed to review the song. There
Okay.
you go, Anna.
There I go.
There we go.
Hey, my
Go.
bad.
Well done, son.
One job, Anna.
Well done. Love to see it. Ladies and gents, I don't know if you've heard, but Faith Baptist Church has released a song.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts.
I put it on my social recently. I go, crazy things are happening at Faith, bro.
Yeah. It's a good time to be at Faith.
It's a very good time.
a great time.
So if you don't know this, our worship team has put together a couple of singles that are going to be coming out one by one over the next few months, and they released the first one. What was it called?
By the way of the cross.
By the Way of the Cross, and
Yeah.
very very cool start. Very cool start.
It's exciting. I love the direction we're taking as a church when it comes to our music and worship.
Our music is insane.
Praise God. It's very
I sometimes sit in church and I'm like, the worship doesn't go for long enough.
good. Yeah.
I just want to keep going.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. It preps my heart so well
Yeah.
for the rest of the service.
Yeah, 100%. I love just how united we all are about it, and we want to hear more of it. Like the weekly choirs, like the choir specials.
This isn't normal stuff, bro. Like, like to say to a team of people that have never done it before, "Hey, we're going to put together an album. We're going to go record something." That's a big thing. It's a very hard thing to get people on board with. So yeah, props to our worship team. They're killing it.
Thank God, man.
Loving it.
And Ryan's doing an incredible job.
Yeah, it's been good to see. It's been good to see. So
he's doing so
I'm going
well.
to try pull it up. So that you guys can at least listen to some of it. I told Ryan we were going to do this, and he promised that he wouldn't copyright strike us. So we'll see.
Oh, thanks for Ryan.
Ryan! Don't do that.
Nah,
Not
he's
here.
not gonna-
No,
he's
you
not
don't
gonna-
do- you don't do that here.
All right, sorry.
You don't do that here.
Direction. We're taking different directions.
I'm very scared you're going to tell Joseph to input it in the system so that every time he presses the button, it says Ryan, and then another one says Nasser.
I didn't think of that.
You dumb.
I swear I didn't think of that.
That. We'll talk.
All right, we'll talk on our train tomorrow.
Anyway,
we're back on.
so this is By the Way of the Cross by Faith Baptist Church Worship.
One could see, but his destiny was changed as he looked to Christ and said, when your kingdom comes, remember me.
So good.
In paradise that day he stood, just like the Lord has said he would, surrounded by those who had gone before. One said, friend, how did you come? What are the deeds you have done? With tears in his eyes, I can hear him reply, there are no merits to my name, no works that I can claim. He who brought me here told me to say, I have come by the way of the cross.
All right, you can listen to the rest of that on all the music apps.
Hey, that was good, bro.
Bro,
Very, very
good
good.
little like.
Yeah,
tease,
nice.
very
Yeah, very good.
Because now I want to listen to the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, it's all over the joint. And yeah, it's under By the Way of the Cross by Faith Baptist Church Worship. What did you guys think of it when you guys first heard it?
I mean, I know the song, but hearing it, not theatrical, but like at home by myself, it's a different level of like of worship sometimes when you're on your own. But having, the voices you recognize sing it, is I can't explain it.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Ryan. I think he's a phenomenal singer, and he did so well, and it came out beautiful.
Yeah. Listen, I got to say, I heard him sing this at Good Shepherd last year, the leadership conference. I was like, wow, that was mad. That was really cool. I did not know that this was one of the songs that was going to be in the album, but incredible. I listened to it, I'm not joking, for about a week and a half straight. It was the only song I listened to for a week and a half. But praise God that we see someone like Ryan use their talents, that our choir use their talents, and to be able to put it out on YouTube Music and Spotify and that.
I'm living my musical dream through Ryan. Yes,
You
because I'm
can't
as
sing,
tone deaf as they
Yeah,
come.
neither can I.
Yep.
I wish, man.
Yeah, bro.
I wish. But it was so, like, because that's one of my favorite songs. Low key, that's one of my favorite songs. I love the words to it.
Yeah.
And he didn't tell me he was recording that one. So when I finally heard that, I was like, bro, like, this is great. And just what I like about it is how raw it is. It's just him and a piano.
Yeah.
And there's no orchestration behind it. There's nothing, like, there's just a little bit of reverb with that echo, and then that's it. Like, I think that gives it a little bit more power, a little bit more juice to it. So yeah, I really like it.
He's just talented in his songwriting as well. Like the song that he wrote for Nick's wedding. Thank you, God.
Bro, that was
He wrote it.
yeah.
Ooh,
He wrote it.
That
wow.
was a crazy
Yeah.
track.
Wow.
He played it for me, I think, a couple of weeks before, and he goes, "Bro, I wrote this song. Tell me what you think." And I was like, "Bro,
That
wow,
was special.
yeah, incredible." And thank God.
It's
Thank
fun.
God.
Listen, I think what you need to get out of this is you need people to push buttons. Because, mate, doing stuff like this, you got to push boundaries, you got to push buttons. And I'm thankful that we do have a team at church that's willing to push buttons. But then you need a team that's willing to get frustrated, get annoyed by the buttons that are pushed, but then go. Ryan and I have been, like, he's just melody after melody after melody, and then we just work on lyric after lyric. It's one of my favorite parts of what we're doing there at the moment. It's so fun. It's so cool to see. Because, mate, the guy's writing song after song after song.
Yeah.
Like, it's not slowing down. It's speeding up.
He's speeding right up.
And I'll come up to him with some random lyrics that I've thought of, give him to it, and just he'll change it and just turn it into something great. So, ladies and gents, download the song, add it to your playlists, add it to your Spotify, do all that nice stuff. I'm trying to teach my app to add it to my like radios, because YouTube Music creates random radios for you based on songs. So I'm constantly trying to get it in there so it adds to the random system. Because
Spotify?
Can't you just make a playlist?
I can't make playlists.
Nah, Apple Music.
I'm not
Oh,
good.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
You're still on Apple
What
Music.
do you mean still?
There's
Your
two
show.
people.
I don't
there's
know
two
what's happening
people.
right now.
There's two people I know that are still on Apple Music.
My sister.
No, is she on Apple Music too?
3.
There's 3 people I know that are on Apple Music. It's you, your sister, and Jamie Manor.
Oh no.
Everyone migrated to Spotify.
Migrated to? I feel like I migrated off Spotify.
Really? So you went from Spotify to Apple Music?
Yeah.
I stayed with Google Music the entire time.
Yeah, you're paying for us. I
That's-
stayed too. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I looked at that list the other day. There are some random people on that subscription
Yeah,
service,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I'm the most random one.
We were all the way back in the days from Google Play Music. And
That
now it's
will-
YouTube.
Yeah, look, I'm
Forever.
gonna be honest. I'm Apple Music solely because it's being paid for on like some sort of family subscription.
Yeah.
Fair play.
So
Hence why I'm on
yeah,
YouTube Music.
yeah.
Same thing.
The reason I never left YouTube Music, even though I wanted to go to Spotify, was because YouTube Premium takes the ads off YouTube,
Right.
and I cannot live with ads.
Yeah, no.
I sometimes I'll be on the church YouTube channel, and trying to view a video for church, and the ad will pop up. It does me in.
Yeah. I can't handle that. After you, thanks, mate. But after you subscribed up and got
Once
rid
you
of
got a
ads,
taste, that was
Oh.
it. That was it.
mate, let me tell you.
can't go back.
No, you can't.
I
Like,
can't do it.
someone was watching. I was on the weekend. I was with Joshua Bader. He was trying to show me a video of Queso. Joe, if you know, you know. I was with you as well. And we're watching something, and then it stopped. And I'm thinking, why did it stop? And then an ad popped up.
Nah.
But not just one ad. It was 2 ads back to back, but 5 seconds each.
Yeah, you can't skip them.
And I go, Josh, what are we doing here? And he goes, "What's wrong?" I go, "Bro, ads really?" He goes, "Bro, I hate it." That was the first ad I've seen or watched on video in a very long time.
So you use Apple Music.
I do.
Is it still good?
I mean, in all honesty, I have 2 playlists. I have a Christian playlist and I have some country music. And so it's not like
It's very good.
you know how Spotify creates your playlist and it does all that how to get for
Yeah,
you.
dumb.
Yeah, like I just have my playlist and I listen to it. So I'm probably not utilizing all the benefits of whatever Apple Music has to offer.
Yeah, fair.
So
So
I'm just using it to listen
Yeah,
to
but I
music.
can't create playlist. You're very good at creating playlists.
Oh no, I'll have my sister send me half the song because
so
I
she
do
does
not
it.
have the
Yeah, I
patience
can't
or
do
the I don't care.
I'm with you.
Send me the playlist. I don't want to do it.
I'm with you. When I was
I love creating the playlist.
No.
no, see, when I was boxing,
Too hard work.
the last week I needed a playlist for the final like stretch, and this guy created the playlist for me because I can't do it.
Vibes.
Yeah, I can't do it. You're very good at it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like DJ stat. That's
my
a,
calling.
That's a you thing. Yeah,
It's a calling.
How do you?
I'm
do
too
it?
lazy.
How,
You know what it is for me? It's not the laziness. It's I forget every song
Yeah, well,
I've ever known
Yeah.
in that time period. How do you do it?
when I was younger,
here we go.
they used to call me
See, I hate that he does that.
Starter 102.5 every song, every lyric.
Stop.
Nah,
Every
too
time-
When
late.
you were younger,
Every
42
time
years
you
ago.
ask him a question, it's when I was younger. There's a story behind.
He's old. Let him speak.
Thank you. See,
Okay.
that hurt, and I was trying to ignore that. But yeah, that's what. Thanks, guys. Guys, I'm 30 in 5 months, bro.
You're 30.
Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
a
I
grandpa. Bro.
am almost the youngest person in this room.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. 30, bro.
You're 30,
I feel like I'm 14.
bro.
Yeah. Sound like it.
See, no problem.
If it works.
Oh, mate, it's the best. But back to the music. Because I know so many songs, and I kind of know, like, for example, the place that you wanted for when you were boxing, I just, honestly, I would hit one song, and I'm like, all right, and then another song will come, and then it just flows.
How?
Yeah, nah.
See, because when I
It's
do
useless
that,
talents,
no,
guys.
see,
It's
when-
useless talents. It's not great. If I got
Well,
paid
it
for
was
it,
useful
then
for me that week. So
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Oh, thank you.
But when I do it, I'll think of that first song, and then I can't think
That's
of another
it.
one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no. It just rings. It starts like a little bit off topic. I don't know if you're gonna cut this part or not, but like Divorced Dad punk rock. I start with one song and they all flow, bro. Like 40, 50.
I had no idea where that was going.
Neither
I
did
still
I.
don't know
Like, I
where
still
this is
don't know what's
going.
going on there.
Like Simple Plan, Nickelback.
Why is that Divorced Dad? But
Yeah. Wait, can we circle back?
yeah, why is it?
They call
Divorced
it
Dad?
Divorced Dad.
Do they?
Are you sure?
Divorced Dad, yeah.
Why?
It's just
Because
giving
it's
me
always about heartbreak and like the
emo punk
Yeah,
rock.
but
He
they-
could have said like,
But they,
yeah,
no,
but they call it. But there's a section of it called like Divorced Dad rock.
okay, interesting.
I had no clue. It's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Full not joking. Full can't not even making this up. I don't know if you've heard it, Joe. Have you heard it, Mariana? No.
No one can confirm.
It's like they call it like Divorced Dad rock.
I feel like this is
Divorced
something that
Dad,
the teenagers would know.
Yeah, probably.
If
And
you've,
it
heard
reaches
of,
out to
Nah.
demographic.
if you've heard of Divorced Dad, put it in the comments because I'd really like to.
Some of these things I've heard like younger cousins or younger kids say. I'm mind blown because
what-
I feel 42 years old.
Yeah,
Are you talking like I guess in like the
What do
no
you think,
I don't want to yeah no it's very good thank you.
Thank you.
I know you said it before and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So are you talking about the things they say like in terms of
Like-
the words they use? Because I don't
Yeah,
want to repeat
like-
any of them because I hate
No,
them.
no, like yeah, social media slang, all these
Yeah,
new,
yeah.
new words, new
Nah,
meanings.
disgusting.
I saw
like bet.
That's actually one of the better ones of
bet's not that bad.
yeah that's one of the better ones. It's not great, but it's one of the better ones that I said. Hey,
It's better than love to see it.
Wait, that's not
Oi.
you.
Wow.
What are we doing here?
I'm just
What's
saying.
with the?
but that's not
Love to see it's not new.
that's
I
not
know.
new.
I'm saying bet is like
That's not the same.
That was a personal attack.
It
and I didn't
was.
appreciate it.
Oh,
because I have to hear him say that
Yeah, I do say it a lot. I didn't realize how much I said it
a lot. I'm starting a
until
tally.
4 people approached me about it.
Yeah,
It was like a separate intervention. 4 people approached me about saying love to see it.
an intervention, a fan club, whatever you want to call it.
it's true.
And
But hey, it depends how you frame it.
And
Yeah,
then
there we go.
Camilla ruined me before an epic night. She goes, "So Ray, tonight I got a challenge for you." I go, "What's that?" She goes, "Don't say crew, don't say ladies and gents."
Out. He's out.
I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
He's out.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Gun to your head, you're
It,
dead.
it actually
He
got
was
to
silent
me.
the rest of the night.
It got to me because I couldn't, like, every time I tried to say it, it wasn't even a challenge, but every time I tried to say it, I'd look in her direction, I'd be like, she got in my head.
She's right.
Yeah.
Because every time we say ladies and gents, I want to rip your throat out. especially like if it's not in a podcast context. I'm like, oh, just say boys and girls, just say guys,
But then,
just say homies.
Nah, crew gets me. I'm like,
well,
I'm
Yeah,
on the
the
fence
crew.
about crew. I don't
Oh,
know.
really? Yeah, okay, that's fair.
this went from a counselling session to a attack session.
Bring on the roast
Sacrifice.
for the cause of Christ.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
go with that one today.
I don't know how happy Lo and Jem are going to be that you got their pillow.
Yeah, look, sorry guys, but it just got comfortable, and I was like, yeah, sack.
Yeah, it's fair
Yeah,
play.
someone put my arm, chill. You know what I mean?
play,
Just
yeah.
a pillow.
It's just a pillow.
Fair play to you.
That's all right. I hope they don't attack me in the next podcast, but yeah, it's all right. They're doing some good stuff. They released their 10th episode.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
It's good stuff, man.
Loving what they're doing.
It's good.
Anyway, let's end it there. We hit 50 odd.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Nice place to stay.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
More
nice place to
stories.
more stories.
More
It
stories.
could be.
Do you have stories?
I copped a parking fine today.
There we go.
Oh,
That's a story.
Do you know the
Parking fine or
panic?
normal?
what do you mean?
Because if it's in a school zone, you lose points.
Nah, no points. But I know now when I see an envelope come in my dad's name, right? But it comes from Strawberry Hills. Yes, very specific. We get a lot of fines in the house. I know if it's delivered from and it says Strawberry Hills, New South Wales on the envelope, it's a parking fine or like some sort of fine.
I've never heard of Strawberry Hills in my
I
life.
don't know where this place is. I know that's where
the
the devil
Strawberry
sends his
Fields.
fines from.
Okay.
Strawberry Hills.
So do you open those ones?
Oh yeah, as soon as I see my dad's name on it and Strawberry Hills, I intercept as soon as I can.
That's a felony.
I've already copped a ticket. I've committed a felony
it's
already.
very,
That's true.
No, it's very illegal
Did you park it in
To
no
open
stopping?
his mail,
to open someone else's mail. Yeah,
Did you park it in no stopping?
I did.
you deserve that.
I parked in a
Yeah,
no stopping.
listen,
But the thing is, I just ran down to the post office. I dropped off a package, not even for me, it was for my mum. And I came back to my car and I saw the council guy in his van. And he put down his window and he was like, "You need to go, you can't park here." I was like, "Oh, gee, what a legend." Like, he didn't say nothing.
You are.
He said, and I'm like, fine. And then I get home.
she said fine. Very good.
Oh, yep, cool. I'm just so clever. And then, yep, fine in the mail. $320.
320.
Three, yeah,
$20.
320 or 340, something ridiculous.
But no points?
No points.
Because I'll pay 20 grand fines. Don't give me points, bro.
You remember?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you remember when we were in Orange County and we got a parking fine?
America.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
gonna say, he's Orange County.
$26.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That it's unbelievable over there.
2017 or 2017.
Yeah,
New South
$26
Wales
it
is
cost
scumbags.
us. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we get fined
Oh.
out the. Yeah, it's crazy here.
They're dogs, bro.
Dirty dogs.
It's crazy.
They are dirty
300
dogs.
bucks.
$300. But to be fair,
I mean, I did the wrong thing.
that's see.
I did the wrong thing.
Yeah, but
Is
he's
it worth
la-
$300?
He was laughing on the way.
I know.
home,
I
but-
bet he had a
got
story
you.
to tell.
Yeah,
he got me
you
good.
beauty. No. What about? So I copped the fine recently. Say it was about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I copped the school zone fine, but it was genuinely not on purpose. It was like one of those. I was half asleep. I was heading to church to work.
It's never on purpose. Would you ever?
Yeah, because you know when you go onto Woodville Road and it's a school zone for like maybe 50 meters,
Oh, yes,
like
yes.
from Oxford Street,
Yep,
that side of Guildford.
yep.
So I was driving normal one day, like I was just driving, and I forgot it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Forgot school zones, forgot all that. Mate, this cop runs out, just looks at my car, goes, "You in?"
Oh, that's rough.
And I had no idea, and I was being joked. I go, "Me?" He goes, "Yeah, you in now?" But he did it, and we got Woodville Road, so he's blocked 3 lanes.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, "You now." I'm like, "What the heck?" So I start freaking out, thinking maybe he's confused me for someone else. So I pull in, and he puts his window down. Is anything you say can be held against you in a court of law? And I went, "Okay."
It's a bit dramatic.
Yeah, and he goes, "Give me your license right now." And I went, "Okay." I go, "Officer, everything all right?" He goes, "What? You don't know what you did?" And I go, "Honestly, genuinely?" I go, "I promise you, I have no idea." He goes, "You're speeding in a school zone." I go, "Oh!" I go, "Oh!" He goes, "What do you mean, oh?" I go, "Mate," I go, "I thought I killed someone." I go, "The way he made it seem was like I killed someone." And he goes, "Just give me your license." I go, "Got my license. Take it from me." But the way I reacted wasn't good because like it's being school zone, kids, whatever.
Yeah,
and
look.
he lost it, and I went, "Oh, like it's no biggie." So he went, came back. He goes, "Listen," he goes, "It's going to be $410 and 4 points."
Oh,
I said, or I was gonna say, or make it like $800 and no points. But I called out and I was like, officer, no worries, all good. He goes, just be better. I go, all right, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took it. Okay, whatever. $410. 4 points. This was after I just got my license back after a year good behaviour.
But the thing about if we're talking about the same area, that there's no way there would be any kids there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's ridiculous where some
Yeah,
of these school zones
No, I agree.
start and end. Like there's no
Main
way I would have hit a
roads.
kid anywhere near there.
100%.
I don't think main roads should be 40.
Yeah,
Why are kids walking on the main road?
It's their
I got
fault.
done.
If they get hit, it's their fault.
Yes, and if they're
Get
gonna
off the road.
walk, they're gonna walk on the crossing. Like there's a crossing for them to walk.
Yeah, why are we
like, on the
paying
traffic
these?
light.
Yeah, the lollipop man for hit and run. I say.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Chicken.
So I pulled into a random driveway on Woodville Road. Random driveway. I'm thinking this some bloke's house, and there's like I see like three cops on the motorbikes and that. I'm like, cuz, all right, 4 points.
That's
Give me a $20,000 fine, but 4 points.
Yeah.
It's gut wrenching.
My most expensive fine was $863. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for having a chat with Ray and Stat. Annalise, where can the people find you online?
Annalise _Sophie. I don't know.
There it is. It's
There
on
we
the
go.
screen for you, ladies and gents. Stat, where are they finding you?
They're finding me at Faith Baptist Church. You keep putting up my socials, by the way, and I don't want my socials up there. It should be Faith Baptist Church. Regis Park.
Talk to the
I'm
so-
sorry. Next time. Next
Talk to
time.
them.
Alright,
Talk
that's
to
fine.
them.
My socials there. Thank you, school manner. It's
People want to talk
You're
to you,
right.
bro.
they just want to see what I get up to. Just want to see what I get up to.
Yalla. We'll see you guys next time.
Take it
Stop.
easy.
See, it picked up again. Like it always does.
It always does.
Always does.